Welcome back. How's everybody doing? Got Kapla, got Waldrop, got Lajeunesse, got this guy, got this thing started. So I know that that's about the delay. It's 25 seconds. That's a lot of delay. Oh, how are things? I'm gonna try a new thing tonight. See how it goes. We're not gonna do it properly. You're supposed to tap it and screw it in. I'm not doing that. I made some test holes to see which of my drill bits was this one. I could actually probably tap this, the 8mm, I could probably tap with this thing, but probably only in a softwood. 10 is too big. 3/8 is just barely too big, so that's the one I'm going to use because it'll fit in snug and I can fill it with epoxy. If I had a 9mm, my metric drill bit set goes 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12. And 9, I think, is the one that would be correct for this guy. But we'll use 3/8 because that is tight enough to fill with epoxy. And we'll make one. We'll try to make one. Let's see how it goes. I have a few blanks cut up that I can do a couple if they're quick and easy and work out. If not, we'll toss the mandrel back up, or maybe we'll do bottle stopper. I've got a couple of bottle stopper blanks prepped. And moving pictures on Instagram, where I got to get on a tab where there isn't anything moving to distract me. Yeah, I got some bottle stoppers, I got pen blanks, I got keychain blanks. We can do something else if this all falls apart. Let's head over. We'll get spinning. We'll see how it goes. I'm relatively confident. It's just to turn a thing with a hole in the end of it and make it comfortable for you to do this with. I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. This tripod. Ugh. This is about, what, 6.5-ish inches long. I'm gonna lop it off about here when it's done. That's about bottle opener size, I think. I'm gonna get it round. I'm going to start a general shape and then I'll drill it out and then I'll finalize it. I had no idea. Don't come here to learn. No idea what I'm doing on this particular project. You guys are probably used to that by now. That sounds good tonight. That sounds like it's running really nice right now. Doesn't it? This is the Peruvian walnut that smells like rhinoceros ate a hockey bag and then pooped it out. So that's fun. It is pretty though. I gotta admit, it is pretty. almost round. That's round, but it is very torn up. That's okay, because we haven't even started shaping yet. Why don't we just, that's going to be rounded end, and then maybe just like a little kind of covey bit in the middle, and it's maybe just a simple thing. Because let's not be crazy. This was the first try at this, so maybe just a little scoop in the middle and then back down. Let's turn it up. It does sound like it's running really nice right now. I don't want to go too far on the end because I don't know what the diameter of that thing is. I mean, we could measure, but measuring's for dummies. We know how I feel about measuring, right? Maybe it's a little bit boring. Maybe a little bit of decorative something around here. Something in here. So that looks very phallic, doesn't it? Settle down. Family show. Maybe just like a little sort of bead on the top and the bottom. I don't know. Let's drill the hole in the thing so I can get the end sized to the whatever that part of the thing is called. This part. So I can test it, size it, and see. there. Oh, a little more. Loud noises. There we go. And I can come down about a 1/16 there. And it'll be flush, but I'm probably, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep rounding it over. Go. We'll finalize our design here. It's, you know what? Simple is sometimes okay, right? Like, maybe we just be okay with, because this wood shines up and is very impressive all by itself. Maybe we'll just not overdo the first one, and we'll just yeah, and just swoop it down and round it off and part it off after it's all sanded nice. Yeah, I like it. It'll be nice and simplistic. It's proof of concept. If it goes well, we'll do another one and maybe we'll fancy up the next one. sand it. We'll sand it. We'll see how boring it is once it's actually. You can always add a little decorative something if we need to. If we need to, we can put a little whoop whoop or a little decorative ridge or something in it. Loud noises. I feel like it does need something. I don't know what. It is a little whoop and a little whoop. I like that immediately, like 40 times better. And we're just gonna accentuate that middle cove a little bit, I think. one cut. Yeah, I like that significantly more than I liked it before. Okay. Back to sanding. Yeah, that's way better actually. And all those cuts were better, so now I don't have to be all the way down at 100 like I was. Way better. Loud noises. It's warm. time we'll do the custom high-speed crayon. I hate how this stuff smells, but I love like the richness of it when it's finished, and like it just shines up so nice. I don't like how close I am to those spinny bits at the end there. Should have maybe left. I'm so cheap. Like most people would have left a bit there so that they don't have to get their fingers so close to the moving, spinning, like rough parts and the metal, you know? A little bit of the liquid wax. Because I don't know if it helps, but it feels to me like it drives things deeper. And it'll, if I do decide to do a coat of the step 2, I don't think that I will actually, so hey. Let's part it off, and then I'll stand up the bottom of it. Oh, oh, hey, look at me go. I'm not good at that. I always try to like stop right before it comes off, and then I can move things and just like, or whatever. Go. I can just sand that up on, I'll put this guy in the Jacob's chuck on here with a sand bit and just kind of, actually, let's just do it. Might as well actually finish the damn thing. Do. Bear with. Place is still a god-awful mess. why I have so much 400. Like, it seems like every other bag I grab is 400 grit sandpaper. And I'll just do it. Instead of swapping to the smaller thing, I'll just do the 340 like this. And we are that gets epoxied in there like that. Ooh. Ooh. I'm not going to make enough epoxy for one of these. I'm going to wait until I have 5 of these kits. So I'm going to do all 5 of them, I think. I can probably get all 5 done by tomorrow night. And then the epoxy can cure for a bit. That looks good. I think so. I think it looks good. It's about the right size, I think. This Peruvian walnut stuff is just like crazy rich looking when it gets some finish on it. And that is snug enough that it's not wobbling. So just basically I'm just filling those threads and that little bit of a gap with epoxy, and that'll seal in there real nice. I've got, what, 3 of those cut, those chunks of wood, and I've got 2 Honduran mahogany. So I make 5 bottle openers between today and tomorrow. I don't really know if I feel like doing another one right now. Maybe. No. No. I just... head rag. Oh, so when I went looking for those, you guys know how I like forget about stuff that I have. when I went looking for those bottle opener kits, because I wanted to do them today on the show, found some other things that I forgot I had. Coffee scoop. Stainless steel coffee scoop kit. No instructions, but it's got a scooper, and it's got like a ferrule and an end cap and a tube. So it's like a pen kit. And I was like, oh, that's going to need like bushings or something. And sure enough, rolling around in this bin is 24A bushings for coffee scoop. So maybe for next market. I don't think I'm going to have time before this one, because it's a longer blank. I can't just use my regular pre-done slimline kit blanks. I think it is a 7 mil though. Let me check. Yeah, it is a 7 millimeter tube, but it's longer. So I'm gonna have to make some blanks for some coffee scoopers. And because this is a thing that happens, I also, you guys remember the pizza cutter that I got in the Chef Bund? I forgot that I had some of the old style crappy ones that I didn't want to buy because they looked crappy. At some point they must have been on sale, because I do have some of the generic cheapo pizza cutters as well. Again, not going to be for this market. Oh, and also some darts. I have some random kits that I haven't ever made. Maybe for next market. But this turned out okay. I could make 5 of those relatively quickly. And epoxy those tops in. And that's another, what, 30 bucks, 40 bucks? 30, 40, 40 bucks? Anybody? Little help? What's that worth on a market table? If a slimline pen is 35, I want to say it's got to be 40 bucks. $40, $45, Paul says. Okay, so I'm in the range. Yeah, I like that. So if I make 5 of those, there's another couple $100 to add on to the total of possible sales. Look at me doing math. I think I will have a beer. And then maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll do a couple more of the keychains. See if I can get to 12 keychains just to fill up the rack. There's 12 spots on that rack. Hanger display thing. Spalding Hackberry would have made a nice handle. It's true. It's true. I did have one of those pieces, and then I made half of it into a bottle stopper. So now I don't. Oh, no. No. It would be sexy. No. Beer, and then a couple more keychains, I think. If we can get another 3 things done tonight. Maybe we'll do the other half. The other half of the Waldrop guitar blank. And then the other half of this guy. What was that? Oh, Peterson's here. Should give you the rest of my GGBO offcuts. That would be slick. That stuff would make a slick one of those, man. You're not keeping your first purple one. I really want to. I should. I'm supposed to, based on the rules. And I might. But I also, I'm not a rich man. And $25 is $25. We'll see. If for some reason it doesn't, how about this? If it doesn't come off the rack this weekend, it won't go back on the rack for the next market. And I'll keep it. That's the deal that I'll make. Because if I can sell it, I want to sell it. But like, I also do want to keep it. I should keep it. So we'll do the guessing game. We'll say, if it doesn't sell this coming weekend, I'm gonna keep it. But I think it will. Thought you were gonna say if I sold it, you could just send replacements. I have another whole blank. I mean, I do have another, so I could make another 2 of those. I have another full pen blank of that stuff. And you already said that you were gonna send some more. Beer. Oh, you know what? For the bingo players, there have been a couple of squares already. I haven't been pointing them out, but there have been a couple of squares already. And here's another one. It's more of the selector pack that I was drinking a few nights ago. Sunday, I think, maybe. The Vancouver Island Brewing. This one is the Victoria Pilsner. Never tried it. Bingo. It's okay. Nice and light and crisp. And a slightly bitter back end, but not hot garbage. Not unpleasant. Not so bad that you need to keep drinking so that it doesn't linger. That's pretty okay. That's it's unassuming. It's not magical, but it's pleasant. Yep. You know what? I bet just the thick Starbond would probably just do the trick in there. Once I have all 5, I'll just mix up 1 pump of West Systems and I'll do all 5. But I bet if I was just wanted to do one, just some thick Starbond would be just fine. I know it would be fine if I had a damn 9mm drill bit. Oh, hey, Tyler. I broke down one of you might have to hook me up with another piece of that mahogany, because I wanted to use them for workbench accents and dog hole circles and surrounds and stuff. But I also thought I also thought it would make quite nice bottle openers. So I broke one of them down into bottle openers. And actually bottle openers and I got 2 bottle opener blanks and 2 bottle stopper blanks out of one of those chunks that you gave me. I'm gonna have 3 of the Peruvian walnut and 2 of the Honduran mahogany. We think it's Honduran mahogany. It's certainly not an African species of the mahogany family, the Meliaceae family, if you will. Oh yeah, that'd be nice. There's wicked grain in that stuff. Well, I picked the blank that doesn't have the wicked grain. I picked the straight grain chunk that you gave me. Probably should have picked the other one, but this is the one that I found first when I was digging around in the racks. I'm actually pretty low on 8/4 stuff. I was like up climbing around going, what do I have in 8/4 that I could break down to make bottle opener blanks and like bottle stopper blanks? And I'm actually quite low on 8/4 stuff. I've got some oak, but oak's boring and kind of ugly. I got some alder. Got that slab of apple, but I kind of don't want to break that down if I don't have to. I want to see if I can make that into a thing. Got that canary wood, but that's special and expensive. Got that big hunk of bubinga that I forgot about for a long time. But it's also really nice big ass chunk of bubinga that I don't want to break down into like this type of stuff. I have a chunk of mesquite. Hold on. I don't know. It's got a big. I mean, I could stabilize this with some epoxy or something. This is a possibility. I mean, I don't need anything else really right now. I have 5 blanks cut for 5 kits, so I'm okay for now. I would have to order more bottle stoppers, which I will probably do because those are pretty easy and attractive and relatively quick. How quick did I turn that? I wasn't paying attention, but it felt pretty quick, especially considering that I was like, I don't know. We'll just do it like this. Oh, that looks shitty. Okay, let's do something else. Like it still felt like it was less than 15 minutes. And 15 minutes for the first thing that you don't know what you're doing is, and I would say 10 for the next one. We lost track of time waiting for your knuckles to hit the spinning metal. Yeah, I should absolutely, I cut those a little bit longer. Actually, is what I should have done. I should have cut them at 7 so that I could have had an extra ½ inch down there. It's what you get for not measuring. But measuring's for suckers. Or people who don't want to hit their hands on their chuck. Meh. That's cool. That's another thing. We'll do one keychain at least. Who wants to take a vote? We'll vote on. We got the second half. The second half of the green stabilized burly thing. The second half of the Waldrop guitar cut off, or the second half of this red Mallee burl. Go green, red, or Paul. Green, red, or Waldrop. Either way, I'll know what you mean. Paul says green. See if anybody else has an opinion. All right, last night I just went with the first person who answered the question accurately. So I could just do that again. Because some joker's going to say copper or myrtle or something. Anybody? Tyler wasn't looking, but he'll say red. Okay. So 1 green, 1 red. None for Waldrop Qatar. Looking for a tiebreaker. We'll put the mandrel back up. We'll do that. And that'll be tonight's show probably. Trying to keep these down to a reasonable length. Because I'm doing 5. She feels like I'm doing this show like every night now. It's fun. I am enjoying it, but see, told you one of you idiots would say copper. Somebody who isn't Paul or Tyler say green or red so I can have a tiebreaker. Green stabilized maple burl or red Mallee burl from Australia. Nobody cares? Just don't want to be helpful? I'll try to save you some of the burl I just did if you want. Multicolor like the big handle piece that I have. Really like this one? Because, yeah, you can save me some of that. Red or green, guys? Or I'll just pick one. Yes, sent you a pen pick. Oh, yeah, hold on. Woo! Woo! That's a slick kit too. Other than the copper hardware. Actually looks pretty nice on that. That's cool. Like yellow or yellowy green into greeny blue. That's a nice kit too. I've never done a lidded. Like I've never done a cap pen. I'm not really a fan of cap pens myself, because I lose caps. I might not if it was super nice like that. But I feel like if you have a piece that comes off, that's a thing you can lose. I like click. I'm okay with twist, but I prefer click. All right, well, I'm just going to pick one since nobody else seems to care. And I'm going to go with, well, I'm going to do them both eventually, so I'll go with the green one right now because it's stable. I think I'm less likely to blow it up. The Mally Burl can explode pretty good. Except it's not actually ready to go yet. Won't take me very long to get it done, but here we go. See, Paul, I don't know why that's so difficult. I know that your system is much more elegant, but I don't see that as being a huge pain in the ass. It's expensive. Oh, is that the issue? I thought it was like dangerous. I thought you were saying it was dangerous. You need a middle center for almost every pin kit you turn. Well, yeah, if you're going to be doing all kinds of different sizes, I try to stick to like 2 or 3 different size pen kits. I mean, eventually, maybe I will get into more crazy sizes. But like, if all you're turning is 7mm and 27/64, like, I'm absolutely not fighting with anybody about however they want to do it. I mean, what I say, they like have whatever gets you there. Yeah, if you're holding it in your hand, I suppose. But that's why I made up this little thingy. It's just 4 pieces of MDF star bonded onto a little scrap of plywood with like a 1-inch hole there. So like anything up, it's maybe a little bit bigger than 1 inch, but like it wedges itself so that it can't spin, and then I can actually, I had to hack down your pen blank just a little bit so that it would fit in, but like almost all of my blanks go in there and just like rotate just enough to catch the corner. I didn't even see that anywhere. Like, I invented that just because I was like, I was holding them in a squidgy clamp for a long time, and it was kind of annoying. So I was like, why don't I just make something that I can just drop them into and it'll just wedge itself while I'm drilling. This one I think might be cooler than the last one. This one might be cooler. Ah, I like these little chunks that you sent, Paul. These are like, I just do this one too. That's a cool blue. There's like, oh, this one is like a tealy blue. There's gonna be lots of cool keychains coming out of this shop. Let's get this guy sanded up and finished up. This stuff I don't have to start quite so low. See, I told you. Like, I don't know why I have so many bags of 400 grit. There's 2 bags of 400 grit. What's that? It's not labeled, but it feels like about 220. Loud noises. 400. And the custom high speed. Did you do it? You know how like when the rock stars just point at the crowd and then they sing it instead? I'm gonna start doing that. I'll go custom high speed. Another beauty keychain. This brings us up to the 10 that we put on the spreadsheet last night. Because I was like, let's just round it up to 10. I'll get at least one more done. I'll do the step 2 just for shits and gigs. Oh, I gotta put my pen press back on the bench. If you guys haven't hit that thumbs up button yet, I'm disappointed in you. I can't tell. I can't tell whether it's nicer than the last one. Because they're both really nice. Pen press thing. I put my screws back probably. Da-da-da. Go. Tyler, I'm saving these little baggies for you. The William Woodwright ones, you don't have to, it's not as frustrating. You can actually open them up. as opposed to just ripping through them. So I'm saving you little baggies. The PSI ones, like, there's no point. You just rip them. No, in case you're wondering, he is not a drug dealer. I think he said he wanted them for, he sends guitar picks. He's got branded guitar picks that he packs along when he ships multi-tonal guitar necks. Yeah. There we go. That's another beauty. Comparing to the other one. Oh, geez. I don't know. Coin flip. They're about the same. I mean, they came out of the same blank. So they should be very similar. It was one blank that got cut in half. There we go. 2 more things made. Hey, Kyla's here. Oh, I'm pretty good for tonight, I think. Tomorrow, during the day, I might make a couple more of those bottle openers. And then, I don't know about tomorrow night for the show. I don't need any more bowls. I can always do with more pens, I guess. Maybe we'll see how tomorrow goes, and maybe I'll get a couple of blanks made that fit these two. I'll make a couple of coffee scoopers. I don't know. I guess I got a couple more of these. Diggly still. They're like pewter lids. I could grab another offcut of something and make another little bowl with a recess in the top of it for another potpourri, so that I have more than one on the table. That's just I just need a random piece of 8/4 that's offcut of something that's like that big. I can probably find that. Been checking on tables on Craigslist for a place to get wood slabs cheap. Checking on tables on Craigslist for a place to get wood slabs cheap. Are you trying to get wood? Are you looking for people getting rid of tables? Is that why the word tables is in there? Because, yeah, just be careful. Because I grabbed a side table off Facebook Marketplace that was supposedly like real wood. And it was just veneered MDF. It was free. It was like, but I was like, basically, I'm paying to take it to the dump instead of him. Yeah, sometimes you can find them. But sometimes people even think that it's solid wood and it's not solid wood. Like, I don't even know if Buddy was intentionally lying to me. He probably thought that it was real wood. It was absolutely not. Oh, let's wrap it up. We're closing in on an hour and a half. We'll do, I don't know. Anybody want to talk about anything? There was quite a few bingo squares tonight. There were new, like, well, not new, but there were bingo squares that don't come up all the time tonight if you were paying attention. Maybe not enough for a line. These shorter shows tend to not, I mean, yeah, it makes sense that there wouldn't be as many bingo squares during an hour and a half show over a 3-hour show. Be gone the rest of the week, so I probably won't be able to tune in. Okay, well, we're live tomorrow is the last one until Sunday. So live tomorrow night, and then Saturday night is postponed until Sunday because I'm at the market on Saturday night. And then on Sunday night, we'll do a hangout with bevies and review the market. Not going to pretend even that I'm going to make anything on Sunday night. We're just going to hang out and chill and have drinks and talk about how the market went and what I'm going to do differently next time, if anything. Same with my coffee table, Paul. Didn't know until it went in the drum sander. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. That's if it's good veneer work, and I mean even cheap veneer work, it's hard to tell. Unless it's obviously veneer work, as in like it's got patterns and stuff in it. Anyway, that's it for this one. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe, everybody. It was always going to be covered in resin, so it didn't matter. Well, there you go. I mean, if all you wanted was a piece of MDF, then it doesn't matter, I guess. Later, everybody. Tomorrow night, episode 5 of the 5 days in a row. We'll take a couple day break. And then Sunday. And then next week, I am absolutely not going to do 5 shows in 5 days. Because as much as I enjoy hanging out with you guys, it is work. It's emotionally draining for me to do this all the time. Especially because you guys are such huge jerks. Bye for now.